Namaste. Welcome to AIM with Sims by Dr. Malladi. Today we are discussing Unit 1 Class 6 in Systems with Two Unknowns. Our topics are free body diagrams that deal with force vectors, loop closure diagrams that deal with radius vectors, and type 3 systems and type 4 systems in both. This is prep tutorial question number 1. Question is, find forces A and B in the ring shown, see, in equilibrium on a smooth horizontal surface. Therefore, the weight does not appear in the diagram. So let us see the solution. So here we have drawn the free body diagram with all the angles, in this sim notation. Now FAE means force equilibrium equation. So we list all the forces in any order, doesn't matter. So let us start with A. So A and B and D. So all will be plus in this kind of free body diagram equal to 0. Now we rearrange this into VSA, vector simultaneous equation. Unknowns on the left and knowns on the left. So make sure that you change the sign of this. You don't have to change the here the angle. Okay, now this is data 3, that is 2 magnitudes are unknown, so therefore we put the data here as it is. Now we apply sim 3 to B, so compute A, so equal to, so we got the answer, and then similarly we got the answer for 3. So these are the answers, they match. So now we can go to problem number question number 2. Here we are dealing with a problem of a truss. That means we are dealing with radius vectors. So we write the loop closure equation following a diagram. So let us do the diagram here. Okay, this is a loop closure diagram. We can start anywhere. So let us start here, and we are going against this vector, therefore minus. You can choose arrows conveniently and then follow the loop closure formula. Then we are going here along it, therefore positive, and again negative. So this is the loop closure equation, LCE, from LCD. Okay. Now we go to vector simultaneous equation. So we convert minus R into R, therefore add 180 and see as it is. And then here we don't have, minus becomes plus here. So this is the standard form, and we have entered the data. Okay, making sure that so we had minus pi here instead of 180 degrees, and we discussed that already in previous ones. Now we apply to sim 3 and then equate to equal sign, you got the answer, then equal sign here, you got the answer. So these are the answers. Okay, so you can say meters. Okay, and meters. All right, now so let us discuss question number 3, which is type 4 example. That means this is a slider crank mechanism or crank slider mechanism, depending upon which is the input and output. Now here the diagram is mechanism is given. So let us draw the loop closure diagram for this. So we are starting from this fixed point. So we are going like this, like this, like this. So we have written positive, and we are going against this, therefore negative. Then we again rearranged everything. Okay, we got this. Then we put the data ABC. So now here we are finding out beta 1, okay, and beta 2, and so I have already computed that here and computed that here, and you have to choose one of them, which is according to, so this one matches this. See, other value is this vector, this arc cuts the line here, therefore it will be like this. So we are not using this. So this is the answer. Now let us discuss a problem, and this is vector polygon of a crank rocker mechanism. That is the crank rotates fully and the rocker rocks back and forth, and this mechanism is used in the riding horses and sprinkler mechanisms and so many others. Okay. Now we are supposed to find the coupler and rocker lengths. Okay. All right. So let us go to the solution here, and some hints are given. Okay. Write loop closure equation from A to A, from A to A. Okay, counterclockwise, or you can go to clockwise also, it doesn't matter. And then get correct solution using SIM3 to VSE. So I have to convert this into VSE. Now, so LCE, loop closure equation. Okay, loop closure diagram. So we are starting from A counterclockwise. So 40, okay, 40 positive. This is also positive, and this is negative because we are going against it. And then this is also negative. Okay. All right. Now we rearrange it, keeping the unknowns to the left and unknown to the right. So we used minus 40 here. Since it is minus 70, it is plus 70. So it is very important to know all these things. That will definitely that will make you more aware, alert, as well as your visualization also increase a whole lot. Now this is data T3 type 3, so with two unknown magnitudes. So we have written that. See here instead of 180 we have put 5 because we can want to save some time. Now we can happily do equal to. So that's the one answer, and this is the other answer, and they match the things here basically. Okay, right here. Okay. Now, in solving this problem, we have written the LCE first and then change it to AC. With some practice, you don't have to do that. Okay, there is an alternate way. That is, you divide this polygon into two parts, two triangles, and you have a common side here, and you write a loop equation for this unknown loop and equate that to the known loop. See, unknown loop, known loop. So following the signs following the loop, and then you can start from here. These are all comes in the examination. This is the way you save. So practice makes you quicker as well as perfect. Let us now discuss the class tutorial. Okay, and now we are discussing a radius vector problem. That means vector triangle shown, and we are trying to find out, all the angles are known, and we are trying to find out the magnitudes. Okay, let's go to the solution right away. Now again we start from somewhere, so let us start from here, A, then okay, this B, okay, this is not shown here clearly, and then C. All right, then VA, and so since we are going against it, you have added made it positive here and rearrange it like this. So we got it in the standard form, and we can happily do it. Okay, again 46, got it. So these are the answers. Okay, see here I have quickly changed the missing information here. So let's go to the next problem now. So that's the advantage with MathCAD and OpenOffice. I can stop recording in between and then make the correction. Question number 2 is a problem, a typical problem which you see in the examinations of a free body diagram of a sphere placed in a irregular channel. Okay, so let's go to the solution very quickly. So here is so you don't see the channel or anything, you are just showing only the forces. In fact, solving force problems is much easier because you don't have any concern of any loop, etc. So you simply, everything will be plus here with the directions shown directly. Then you change the to VSE, you move this to here, and you don't have to do anything except with minus sign. Now this is the D3 data type 3 problem. So the data is given, and then I have already put these values here. So they match the values there. Okay, you see that. So let's quickly go to the third problem. Okay. The third one is again a force problem, and the force are given indirectly with this. So we have to draw the free body diagram of this. All right, and there is one unknown here, angle, and there is a unknown magnitude. Therefore, this belongs to type 4. Now we have, so this is sim solution. So force equation, we can start somewhere. So let's start from here. So this is, just start from here, this one, and then we are doing this, going this way, and then do this way. See, everything is plus here, and then we convert into VSE, taking this known force to the other side. So we have the standard form, and then data T4, we put it here. So make sure that C is minus here, okay? And then you will find out beta 1 and then beta 2. Then we have calculated theta 1, that is theta, this one, theta A1, we can say that like that. Okay, we got the values. Here we are asked the least value, therefore this is the answer. Now we are dealing with the again force problem, okay, force vectors. So there are two known vectors, there are two unknown vectors, and this is the type T4 problem because the angle is not known here, and here the magnitude is not known. So in this sim hints are given. So we write the FEE and VSE like this. Okay, first we write FEE and then this one. Then we apply sim3 to B and then find the values of theta, and sim3 to A, find the values of P and so lower value. Okay. So we start somewhere. Okay, let us start with the arc vector, and then next you have the this line vector, and then the known vectors. Okay, 40, and then 70. Okay, order doesn't really matter. Now you convert them into VSE. Okay, very easy. So please note the FEE, that is force equilibrium equation, actually refers to the Newton's first law, which says a body continues to move in a constant velocity or at rest. Both means zero here. That's Newton's first law, equilibrium equation. And in this we are doing Newton's third law, where active forces are equal and opposite to the reactive force. They are reactive force, they are equal and opposite. Here we are considering sum of these two. So this is the, okay. So if you understand this very carefully, okay. In dynamics you deal with the Newton's second law basically. All right. Now data T4 is equal to, we are giving, again making sure this is 40 here. This is again minus 40 minus 70. So we find out B1, all right. So B2, so find out the values here, okay. This is the one answer. This is another answer, but we have to choose which one to choose. We'll go for the sim3 to A. So P1 is using this one, theta A1. This is theta A1, okay, and then the A1, and here we have P2 is A2, okay. We are using this. Now let us compute this, okay. So 64.5, and if you compute this, so 83. So we are asked to find out the lower value of P that keeps it in balance, okay. So therefore, for the lower value, what is the corresponding angle? That the corresponding angle is this. For the higher value, for 83, the corresponding angle is, let us see what it would be. So that will be, okay, convert this into degrees, all right. So that will be, so see, so different angles we are asked to find out this. So we call this as answer 1 and we call this as answer 2. And with some practice you can directly write VSE as sum of reactions is equal to opposite sum of reactions, which we have just done. Class 7 review and discussion will deal with multi-bodies in contact, and we will meet again. Thank you very much. We'll have a nice day. Bye.